Welcome to this episode of YouTube where we're seeing some great behaviors between Rika and the pups. A nose-to-nose with Kaz there, and then Rika being a little bit more assertive with a scruff grab, and then Blackstone returning the favor with a ride-up while the Arctics kind of watch. And so there is some good pack dynamics and pack unity. We're certainly seeing Axel feeling a little bit better, and we're seeing some real active ravens. This time of the year, the ravens are getting ready to nest, and a group of ravens is called a conspiracy of ravens, and there's no better representation of that than a line of them on top of the roof trying to get at wolf pups and their food. So Kaz and Blackstone do get a little bit excited chasing ravens and driving them off of their food resources. So we also see ravens this time of the year, like I said, not only eating food resources, but they're going to start to be getting a little bit bold, coming a little bit closer to the wolves, and we've actually even seen them try to get tail hair or some kind of nesting material from the wolves. So maybe that's hair from the hide of the food that they're eating, or it can even be from the hay that the wolves are laying on. And so this is Axel, aware that the raven is there, but not really being too bothered by it. But as that raven gets closer, they might be a little bit more leery. So one thing I wanted to point out here is Axel's coat condition is really kind of improving. We've talked about the challenges that we've had, and we wanted to point out a condition that we've been dealing with for quite a while here. And this is discoloration around where his scent glands are. And you can see it on his feet, you can see it on his tails, and probably where his feet are rubbing up against his legs. We've done a few skin scrapes. This is not skin irritation, like his skin is irritated. This appears to be discoloration of his follicles, and we've noticed it around the anal scent glands. So again, wolves have scent glands in their feet. This could be saliva based, if he's licking. While we don't have a diagnosis yet, we think it might be porphyrin staining, which is, you might hear this if you've got a light-colored dog, tear staining, so obviously coming from the tear ducts and maybe around the lips, or as you see with Axel, around his feet. So we're still kind of checking that out, doing a little bit of diagnostic work, but overall, pack is hanging together. And here at the Wolf Center, the snow is so piled up that the hay is on top of that snow and really literally inches away from visitors. So, and a big question on everyone's mind is, what's Rika doing as far as pair bonding with a male and maybe having a dominant pair lead this pack? So certainly we're watching that, and we are seeing signs of Rika and Kaz kind of hanging out. And this was a couple of pictures taken off of explore.org. But really, we're not seeing anything real definitive. And I think when we look at the overall picture, Grayson seems to be the go-to yet for the pups. And certainly for Rika, and they might feed together. They might look to him for comfort. We are seeing Axel testing Grayson a little bit, or showing a little bit more assertiveness, which Axel had done through his entire life. Actually, Axel was the more dominant of the pup until these pups were introduced. So, but overall, everybody's getting along, and we got a lot of winter left. If you want to learn more about our pack dynamics, considering logging into our Wolf Care webinar called International Women's Day, Honoring Female Leadership. It'll be on March 8th at 4 p.m. Central Standard Time. And learn a little bit more about what we're witnessing as Rika is the female leadership, being the only female within the pack. So we'd also really appreciate your support for our 2023 Wolf Care auction starting Monday, February 27th and ending March 12th. This is our 9th annual online fundraiser to support the Wolf Care department, and you'll find artisan-made wolf-themed art, collectibles, photography, and wolf shed knitted items from Rika. She's the only wolf that was born in Minnesota that could provide wolf shed for this auction. All proceeds support the care of the ambassador wolves. Check our website out on Monday for the start of that auction. Should be 8 a.m. on Monday Central Standard Time. Thanks for watching.